running a little bit behind schedule. So yeah, actually, 5 minutes.
Sure, not.
Is that okay?
And I'm okay.
Okay. I don't want to cut your time off. Okay. Um, and
They realized that they got they moved to that and the it's about the work committee. And my dad so yeah. Do it there. Early I didn't so now I asked for us on me again. I else yeah, we do that, you know.
okay, I want to invite Nyap to say a few words. One of the things that we've learned in the impact space, in the climate innovation space, is that family-owned enterprises play a really critical role in the whole ecosystem of innovation for sustainability, for impact across a variety of arenas, because of the long time horizons, the variety of different kinds of capital and influence that they can deploy. TPC has been a key organization as part of the Global Family Business Network's impact community, which I see Andrew is here. And Nyap is here to share some perspective from that community.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for having me. I'm here actually just representing my chairman, and I must say I'm unprepared for this. But I'll give maybe a little bit of perspective, and also a little bit of history of where we came from. So TPC, is a Asian family business. We are now into our 4th generation. Basically, kind of spanning various industries. Started out from maritime shipping. Of course, we are into various other businesses, including ports, shipyards. We have container terminals, and we used to be also in mining as well. But of course, I think as with the progress on ESG, impact, sustainability, we've actually exited from a number of businesses. I think from a family business standpoint itself, I think our chairman, wants to use family businesses as a driver, for impact, for good. And hence, I think within our group of businesses itself, we do have an investment fund as well, that looks into impact investing. Also a integrated philanthropy, so effectively, I think what we're trying to do is actually to integrate, from philanthropic to impact investment to even kind of like buyouts from an M&A standpoint itself. So the whole idea is basically kind of like, to cover the entire spectrum of capital for which a family business can do, because, we're not under a lot of constraints from a corporate reporting or quarterly reporting standpoint itself. I think also, I think to emphasize, our chairman, of course, looks into, the transformation, starting from, of course, oneself is our internal. And of course, the organization in itself is actually doing quite a lot of work in terms of business transformation at this point in time. Quoting a few examples, we've actually gotten out from the plantation business. We used to have a plantation. And we've actually kept a small plot of land of 6,000 hectares, to actually do the transformative agricultural farming, looking into new crops, experimenting with carbon credits to see whether we could actually, get into a sustainable business model as well. So I think those are kind of like experimentation from a family business, standpoint for which, we can do quite quickly itself because, at the end of the day, it's a handful of people that decides on the future of the company. But I think our chairman, Fred, is putting money where his mouth is. It's a lot of investment that we've actually placed on this space itself. Even from a advocacy perspective itself, we have a team of 12 people that has been sent from Singapore to actually kind of like, of course, understand, a lot more about what happens in Davos, and also kind of like, spread the word, Fred's message as well. So a lot of investment that we are kind of like, have undertaken, both from an internal as well as external perspective. And we hope, of course, as a family business to also help lead, other family businesses to actually drive change, actually. So I think, in short, I think, there's a lot of time and effort. And, I think we believe, of course, at the end of the day, to become a purpose-led organization, it's got to start from oneself, from the internal side, in order to kind of like drive changes on the outside, actually. So I'll probably end with that. And I do have a few colleagues here. May actually, is our CEO for our Impact Investment Fund. If if there are any companies that will be interested in kind of like, hooking up, please do speak to me. All right. Thank you very much.
Experience.